But I've been wanting to get a library card for a little while now. I got the pink roses. Today is Sunday, November 16th. Don't mind the pimple on my forehead that I've been picking at, but it really hurts, but it's like not ready to pop and I just keep picking at it. So don't mind that. I like kind of had a busy day today, but like also like kind of a relaxing day. I'm trying to get my CPL. In the state of Michigan, you have to have like classroom hours and range hours. So this morning I took the classroom portion of the CPL class, and then the range day is going to be at a later time. And then I've just been doing laundry and trying to get all of my stuff ready for work for the rest of the day. But yesterday, I don't know if I've actually talked about it on YouTube, but I've been wanting to get a library card for a little while now because I'm not a big reader, but like I want to try to read more books, and I have a long list of books that I want to read, but I also don't want to buy books to just read one time and then never read them again. So I've been wanting to get a library card for a little while now. So yesterday I finally went and got a library card, and I also did get a book. Let me go grab it and I'll show you guys what book I got. I got this book. It is called Love Letters to a Serial Killer by Tasha Corell. I don't know if I pronounced her last name right, but this is the book I got. I did start reading it. I just read like the first chapter, but I don't know. I'm so excited to start going to the library and getting books. Sean and I have been talking about doing a Lego date now for like a while. So yesterday we went and bought Lego sets. So I got the pink roses, and I did start it. I did the first 2 bags. I think I am gonna work on it a little bit more tonight as well. And then I will show you the one Sean got. He got the Dark Falcon from Star Wars. I think I honestly am going to do a little bit more of my roses tonight, and I don't really think I'm going to be doing anything else, but just maybe doing that and then watching some of the NFL games. I'm watching the Chiefs and the Broncos game, but I honestly don't think I'm going to do anything else for the night. I'm just going to keep watching football, maybe do some of the roses, and then get ready for work. Today is Monday, November 17th, and I just got home from work, getting my stuff ready for tomorrow. I had such a draining day at work today. At my job, we have different like queues that people are in, and today, not everybody switched today, but like I switched from the one I was in to a different one. And basically the one I'm in now is like a call center, so just talking to people all day and getting yelled at. And so it was such a draining day today, just being on the phone all day, getting yelled at by people. It's just not fun. So I'm not looking forward to being in this new queue for the next like 3 or 4 months or however long they keep me in it, but it's just draining being on the phones for, I think I was on the phone for like 6.5, 7 hours, and it got yelled at a lot of the day. I'm just gonna have a relaxing night tonight because I'm just draining. I might also do some more of my Legos. You guys saw I did more of them last night. This is the one that I did last night. So I think I just have one more flower to do, but I can actually see why people like doing Lego so much. It is actually really enjoyable. So I might try to finish my Lego set tonight because I should just have this one and the little white flowers, and then it'll be done. And then I also need to figure out where I'm going to put them once I'm done with them. Sean and I are going to be staying at our apartment for another year at least, just because the housing market is still crazy outrageous right now. So we decided that we are actually going to like, honestly, like our apartment's kind of sad because we didn't think we were going to be here for, I mean, we have already been here for 2 years, but we didn't think we were going to be here for this long. So we kind of, I wouldn't say we have like the bare minimum, but like kind of like the bare minimum, because we were like, if we're not going to be here for that long, like why bring in a bunch of stuff to just then turn around and have to move it out. So that's one thing that like Sean and I have also talked about wanting to do, is kind of making our apartment a little bit more homey, because if we're going to be here for another year, which I mean at this point like we should have already done it, but let's try to at least for this little bit make it more homey. So I know I've told him that I want to get our engagement pictures and hang them up. I guess our leasing office has like we have like cement walls, so I guess I have a cement drill where you can drill into the walls. So I need to pick out which engagement pictures that I want. I don't know. I know I want a couple above our bed, and then I think I want a couple in our living room as well. I'm not sure if I want them over our TV or if I want them over our couch. We're hoping that we're not going to be here for more than a year. Like obviously we're going to be staying for another year. We're renewing our lease, but hopefully the housing market drops a little bit and we can actually find a house that's like decently priced. So I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to turn on YouTube. Maybe I'm going to do some Legos tonight. I don't know. I am so like mentally drained though today from like switching into a new queue where I'm basically a call center and getting yelled at all day. So I just want to do nothing tonight and just kind of like rot away and like mindlessly scroll on TikTok. All right, today is Tuesday, November 18th. It was my second day in the call center today. I feel like, I don't know, it definitely was still draining, but I feel like today like was better than yesterday. But I don't know, working in a call center all day, it's draining. Also though, it's so draining though, because a lot of the time people are calling in after they've already been like given their runaround and given like 20 different answers. And then like, obviously it's frustrating. So I understand where like their frustration is coming from, and then they kind of take it out all of their like frustration out on you. So it's like very draining. And like, I don't know, I feel like the last 2 days I've came home and just have been like yesterday, I like was ready to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock. So it's just very draining being in a call center, people, you know, being frustrated with you, which granted I get. They're been given the runaround. So I get like their frustration, but it's just draining. But I'm supposed to be in this new queue until February, so 3 months. And I just hope I don't come home feeling like I have the past 2 days for the entire 3 months, because it's just, I just like am so drained. Supervisors can listen in on your calls and like you don't know they're listening until like after the fact. But I did have a supervisor listen in on one of my calls, and she said I did really, really good on my call. So this call center thing is just so draining. I'm like kind of honestly ready to go to bed now, and it's only like 6:30, but yeah, I do kind of want to either tonight finish my Lego set. Like I said yesterday, I only have the one flower left, so I want to either finish that or read some of my book. I want to do one of those two things. One thing that I like really want to do, especially now, like feeling like just the last 2 days coming home and feeling like completely drained, I like don't want to get into the habit of just like coming home and like sitting down in front of the TV and just like mindlessly scrolling on social media. Like I actually want to like do something that like I genuinely enjoy, or like something that like a hobby or whatever, like the Legos. Like I've been doing the Legos. Trying to start reading. I want to actually come home and like do stuff that like I enjoy, instead of just like coming home and being like, oh, I'm so drained. I don't want to like pour into my own cup, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to like just go to work all day and pour into my job's cup and then come home and have nothing left for myself. I want to come home and even if I'm feeling drained, still pour into my own cup, if that makes sense. That is something I'm going to try really hard to work on over the next 3 months, especially being in the call center, because I feel like, honestly, I feel like if the last 2 days are any indicator of the next 3 months, I feel like I'm gonna feel like this every single day I come home for the next 3 months, which I don't want to just, stop doing things that I enjoy for the next 3 months just because I'm so drained. So I'm going to try to purposely make a point to every night try to do something I enjoy. That does not include mindlessly scrolling on social media. I'm gonna go get my work stuff ready tomorrow, and then I think I'm gonna do the Legos tonight. Today's Thursday, November 20th. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher, it is so loud, but I just got done getting ready for work. I'm about to leave for work. I don't think I showed you guys, but Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday night, I ended up finishing my flowers, and then I just put them in a cup, but this is what they look like. I actually had a lot of fun doing those Legos, so I can see why people spend the money to do them, because I did really enjoy doing them. I kind of want to get another set to do, but I don't know if I want to do another flower or do something else, because I feel like the flower, I feel like there was times it was challenging, but I feel like I think honestly I did the flowers in 2 or 3 days, so I kind of want something that's a little bit more challenging. But I did really enjoy putting those flowers together. Now they're just sitting on our counter. And then yesterday I read more of the library book that I got, the Love Letters to a Serial Killer, and there's parts of the book that really spark my interest, and then other parts of the book where I'm it's kind of boring. And I'm only 10 chapters in, but I don't know, I keep going back and forth so far on whether or not I'm enjoying the book or not. But it's just, I feel like there's times where I really sparks my interest, and then other times where it's kind of boring. So I will let you guys know how I feel about it and give you guys updates while I'm reading it, but that's how I feel so far about the book. I'm gonna get ready to go to work. Today is Friday, November 21st. This whole week has felt like such a long week that just dragged. I told you guys I got moved into basically the call center now. I feel like it makes my days go by faster, but you just deal with a lot of angry people all day, which I understand why they're angry, because a lot of them have been given the runaround, so I get why they're angry, but it's just really draining going to work every day and just having people kind of yell at you, and just, it's draining. I feel like it definitely this whole week being in the call center, I've been so much more stressed out at work because I'm in the call center, and I don't like it. I really do not like it. I am going to go make dinner and then relax and enjoy my Friday night, because this week has stressed me out so much. I feel like every day this week my blood pressure was so high, which is not good. I'm not looking forward to the next 3 months, but hopefully soon I get to come home. But I'm not banking on coming home anytime soon. I'm pretty confident they're going to find some reason to keep me in the office. So I won't believe that I'm actually going to get to come home until I'm actually working from home, because I think they're going to find some reason to keep me at the office. But I'm going to go enjoy my Friday night now. Today is Saturday, November 22nd. I went to the gym and ran this morning and came back, got ready, just had lunch, and it's like 2 p.m. right now. So basically what I want to do for the rest of the day is try to do a lot of editing, read the library book that I got, and then also start looking at Christmas gifts and see if there's any deals for gifts I want to get for Black Friday, because Christmas is like almost a month away, which is crazy to think about. My mom gave me some ideas last night of like what she wanted, so I'm gonna look for some of the stuff she wanted. I think Nike's already started their Black Friday sales, and I know she's been talking about wanting a new pair of shoes for a while, so I'm gonna look at Nike. I need to figure out what I want to buy Sean. I know he told me that he wanted like 2 Lego sets. I think he wanted the Millennium Falcon and then the Titanic. I think I'm gonna look at Christmas gifts first and see if there's anything I can find. And then while I'm looking for Christmas gifts, I'm gonna watch this. I think this is Love During Lockup. So it is a while later now. I pretty much only did a little bit of Christmas browsing, getting kind of some ideas for Christmas gifts, but then I started feeling really, really tired, so I took a little bit of a nap, and now I've been up for a little bit. I'm just going to try to get some editing done and then read my book in a little bit. I haven't got everything on my list done yet today that I wanted to get done, so I need to do that. But I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully this is enjoyable. If you liked it, give it a like. And if you want to see more from us, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. But we'll see you in our next Week in Our Life video.